Hello friends, Jennifer Pearson here, Thistle Gypsy. And I started pulling cards for 2020 in the past, not too distant past. I've got a kitty here. I used to pull a medicine card for each month of the new year, and kind of got out of that habit in the last two or 3 years, and I wanted to get back into it. And then I went overboard. And I thought, well, surely I should pull a card for career or work related things, which would be from the baseball tarot. And I decided, in the end, I pulled from 6 different decks. And I'm going to continue to go overboard. And I'm going to do a separate, because I expect the spending and saving. That's Jasmine in the back there poking around, should you? I don't know that you've ever seen Jasmine. Maybe it's Puka you've never seen. Puka's right down here, trying to get my attention at my elbow. So yeah, the spending and or saving of money will be, I'm sure, an important theme in the coming year. So so I want to do a separate set of cards for each month that will be something I've done on my channel in the past, which is income, outgo, so money coming in, money going out, and then investing, thinking more in the long term. And I realized that what with doing obedience and et cetera, I decided that I would do a separate set of cards for my animals, because I have 1 cat deck and I have 3 dog decks now. So I have 4 dogs, not 3 dogs, but I figure 3 cards is probably more than enough. So yeah, so the decks I'm pulling from are the medicine cards, and I'm going to go through January here with you. The Shaman's Oracle, the Tarot of Transformation, the Art History for Past Lives, which I'm using to just be cognizant of past life issues that are, coming up during any given month. The Baseball Tarot for work, and then I use the Money Tarot just as a general money theme. That was kind of before I sat back and I thought, you know what, I should probably do just a separate set of readings or card pulls for money-oriented stuff. So for January, we got Owl. Now the key word in the book for owl is deception, but in reacquainting myself with the full write-up for owl, it's about having the ability to see the truth of a situation and thus to avoid deception. But another thing that I was thinking of, it's got its talons wide open, as they say. You hear, even though they've got very striking eyes, the extraordinary sense of owls is hearing. They have extremely acute hearing, so they can locate opportunities in the dark. And so my feeling was in part that there may be some opportunity that maybe isn't obvious that comes my way, that maybe I need to grab. But otherwise, it's mostly about seeing in the dark, about seeing the truth of a situation, There's the potential for being deceived, and I'm not going to discount that. Um, I can be, oh, whoops, sorry. I wouldn't say I'm naive or gullible, but I don't live being on guard. And so maybe that's what I would say. I can be unguarded. Um, yeah, I'm not going to go into trying to really refine an explanation of that. You know, even unguarded doesn't quite seem right. You know, I do lock my car and my house and et cetera, but um, I guess I like to think the best of people, and that can kind of get in my way. So, or leaves me open to potential deception. Though I can't say that has been a strong theme in my life or anything, but you know, you just never know when you will be the one. So from the Shaman's Oracle, I got the Spirit of Wisdom, which goes very well with the owl, because the owl is about seeing the truth and about wisdom, etc. So that just, I feel like that just reinforces that. And even, you know, it's in the Shaman's Oracle, these are all helpers. So it's like if I am deceived, it's not for lack of help. So there's a lot of help here trying to keep me from being deceived. And I'm going to do the next couple kind of together. So Tarot of Transformation. This is compassion. So kind of stepping back and doing that very thing I was just talking about, seeing the best in people and not the worst, having compassion for their situation instead of judging them. And then from the art history for past lives, we have Five of Cups, which is loss. And I don't know if this is with these two together. I'm not sure if I'm going to suffer a loss. Oh, excuse me. Or if I am going to have to have compassion for someone else who suffers a loss. You know, and with the whole deception thing, you know, maybe that I have to experience compassion for somebody who has encountered loss through a deception of some kind. But I don't know that it pays to try to get too specific. It's just, you know, we'll see how things kind of roll out. In any case, this is kind of, I chose this deck just to see if there's anything that would trigger me. So there could be, and with this, I mean, I could see, because I'm triggered about the potential for loss, maybe I'm wanting to blame someone for some loss that I experience that might not be related to anything they've done. So hopefully the Spirit of Wisdom will prevent me from doing that. Or the Compassion card, but the Compassion card has that other judgment, potential judgment aspect. It is transcending judgment. So I can succeed at that or I can fail at that. Then, apparently in the work sphere, I will be coordinating in a beautiful manner with someone, co-workers. To me, that's what this Two of Mitts would be, like the Two of Cups, and it's double play. So it's about coordination successful coordination between teammates. So that would be wonderful. I hope that occurs. I can definitely think of at least one, not two situations where that would be marvelous. And then the money tarot gave me the Chariot. And I was just thinking that originally I said, oh yeah, I'm supposed to go up my place of work. The main office isn't too far away, but it does require travel, and so I will likely be traveling. And so I just dismissed it as, all right. It's just recognizing that I'm going to be traveling. But just now I thought, oh, maybe it means I'm going to commit to purchasing a vehicle. That's another potential because it is the money tarot. I'm not actively looking. I know that eventually I'm going to have to replace my current vehicle, both for practical reasons, just because it doesn't fit my multi-dog lifestyle very well, and because it's getting older. But I sure didn't want to do that as the next thing that puts kind of a dent in my budget. So hopefully it just is indicating, it's just recognizing the fact that I will be traveling. So that's that. And so I'm hoping that I'll remember to do some, to come on at the end of January and do a wrap up sort of a video about how I saw those things playing out or whether they didn't, and then do a preview at the same time of February and see what's going on. I don't know that I'll share. I haven't pulled the cards for the pets or the income outgo stuff, and I don't know if I'll share that. Not because I feel at all squeamish about it, but I think I would probably bore you guys, senseless. So I'll leave it with this level of boredom and not ramp it up any further than that. All right, everybody, take care. Bye-bye.